my blunt, fill my cup, beat my bitch, hold my gun, loaded up, count my
Hello
slug.
everyone, welcome back to Next Level Tarot. So let's find out, how is Rihanna doing right now? She's also coming up with a new song. It's called Lift Me Up. And I'm curious to find out how the song will do. We'll also have a look at her Super Bowl performance. And her relationship with A$AP Rocky. So, Rihanna's current energy. I see her letting go of a lot of things from her past. I see her choosing her relationship and really taking it seriously with the Emperor. I feel like Rihanna now wants to build her legacy. She gained that confidence that she is worthy to have a legacy. She was already rich, she's a billionaire. But having a legacy, that's something else. It has nothing to do with how much money you have. And I feel like she's more focused on that now. She wants her family to be successful, to be stable, but she has to sacrifice a few things for her relationship. And she's being very serious about it. She is taking charge. She's not letting things. She wants clarity. And her relationship is one of her top priorities because her family is one of her top priorities. And with the Emperor card, clarify the Emperor card, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, she wants to give back to the world. She wants to give back to the world because she realizes that her child will grow up in this world, and if people don't like her, if people hate her, that's not good for her child. So it's like I see her doing charity or something like that. I see her being more conscious about how to give back in a really helpful way that can make a change. Clarify the Five of Cups, the King of Swords. Yeah, Rihanna is really standing up for herself. She's not to be messed with, and she is making the rules. I see her confronting authority and leadership. I see her confronting her managers and people that work for her. But not in a nasty way. She's doing it in a very professional way. So we have the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like there are people around her that are not very grounded, and she wants to change that. And there are people around her that are very impulsive, and I feel that Rihanna right now is in an energy where she's being thoughtful. She's not rushing things. She is being very present. But the people around her are a bit stressed out and they want things to move ahead quickly. But she's like, hold on, wait a minute, take a breath. Let's think about that. Let's discuss this. So she's really taking charge of her life. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card. Rihanna is trying to create an environment where she can be happy. And she's chasing her happiness now. She wants to feel energized. She wants to feel inspired. Clarify the Lovers. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, her connection, her relationship with A$AP Rocky is one of her top priorities. And she is defending it. And she doesn't want anyone to interfere with it. She's being very protective of this connection with A$AP. Alright, Spirit, what is Rihanna currently working on? We have the Tower in reverse. She wants to make a comeback. She wants to shock the whole world. Because so many people were asking her about her next album, her next performance. And She was postponing it and postponing it, and now she feels that it's time to come back, and she wants to set the record straight. She wants to restore her reputation as a pop artist, as an extremely talented pop artist, and she's gonna hit the charts again. We have the Empress. So Rihanna has been extremely patient for the past few years. She has been watching the industry. She has gained a lot of data information about the world right now, and about the music industry, and about what people like, what they don't like. And she's using all that information for her advantage. Um, so I think we're gonna see unexpected things from Rihanna. There will be a completely new vibe, a new energy to her, and she has thought about it for the longest time. Yeah, I do feel that she's a bit nervous, she's a bit intimidated because she hasn't performed in a long time. But she feels like if she will practice a lot and rehearse a lot, things will go well for her. So, yeah, she's really putting effort into rehearsing. I see her becoming more confident in 2023 and showing more of herself. Spirit, please give us some information about this new song, Lift Me Up. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Give me some information about this new song, Lift Me Up. So I think that the creators wanted her to make to create a song that is family friendly, a song that can give you chills. It's giving me a bit of Spirit from Beyonce from the Lion King movie vibes. This song is it's quite emotional, I think. Lift Me Up. The Nine of Wands. So I see Rihanna being extremely nervous about the release of this song because she's afraid of the backlash or the comments that people might have. Clarify the Nine of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. But this song will be a huge success. She either got paid a lot for it or she will get paid a lot for it. I see many people dancing to this song and having fun. It will be played at parties and stuff. Yeah, I think it's a very good project for her, this Lift Me Up song. Any more tea about the song, Spirit? The Star, yes. So this song will blow up, and it will restore her star status as a pop star again, that's for sure. And I feel like many people will be quite impressed by it, by this song. Then we have Justice, and I feel like Rihanna is super annoyed with the people that asked her on a daily basis when she would release a new song. This is her way to make those people shut up, and yeah, she's like, let me show you who's boss. That's the vibe I'm getting from her. She's very confident about her creative abilities, but it's more like an insecurity in herself about performing it that is making her nervous. But she knows that the quality of the song, that everything is on point, but she's just nervous about performing it in front of other people. She really doesn't want to get judged. Spirit, give us some tea about the Super Bowl performance. We have the King of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, I see her working and rehearsing a lot for the Super Bowl. She does feel like she has to start over again a bit because it has been such a long time before she performed again. But emotionally, I see her being mature. She's trying to keep her emotions in check. She is trying to stay controlled and focused and patient. We have the Four of Cups. So, what I'm getting is that right that day when she has to perform, she'll probably won't really feel like it. But leading up to the day, she is very excited and she's looking forward to it. But I see her on the day itself being a bit like, ugh, honestly, I'm not sure if I really want to do this. But yeah, of course, she will do it. But she is not really craving the attention like other pop stars. I feel like that's what makes her different than other musicians, that she doesn't really want the attention. She just wants to create, put it out there, and then kind of leave it and see what happens. But I think there will be some internal issues during the preparation of the Super Bowl, so probably people will try to scam her out of more money or something like that, or there will be just some unfairness going on, some pettiness, some jealousy, people being stubborn, people not really want to work on it, and this will make her feel a bit upset. And yeah, the King of Pentacles. But this performance will give her a lot of money. That's why she's doing it. That's why she will continue. But I feel like she doesn't really care much about the money. The King and the Queen of Pentacles. She feels like she doesn't need the Super Bowl. She doesn't need to perform. She doesn't need to do all this stuff. It's like people expect this from her, so that's why she is showing up. Okay, let's see what the relationship is between A$AP Rocky and Rihanna. So we have the Nine of Swords, Judgment, Ten of Wands. A$AP and Rihanna really should go to a relationship therapist because there are certain things in their personality that are clashing hard. And there's a huge aspect of miscommunication between them. And this is causing for a lot of heartbreak and worry and fights between them. They both need clarity and they both really need to look at themselves and find their own blind spots. As long as they are not willing to work on themselves, this relationship is going to be extremely challenging. Tell me more about the future of their connection. You have the Magician, but they are. And the King of Wands. But together they have this very creative aura to them. When they come together, they get super creative and inspired and passionate, and they get a lot of energy. I see them having a glass of wine and talking for hours and hours. So they really are friends, and they consider themselves as family. They consider themselves as someone they can really rely on and someone they can trust. It's just certain things in their personality that is clashing. But I feel like as more time goes by, as more they mature, as more they get to know each other, they will be able to resolve this with the Magician and the King of Wands. And they will be able to keep the passion and the fire burning between them. How does A$AP feel about Rihanna? The Six of Wands. Right now he's feeling a bit unsuccessful because probably because Rihanna's super busy at the moment. Um, and the Knight of Pentacles. He's really trying to show up for her. He's really, really trying to be the man that she needs, that she wants. His focus is mostly on money and providing for her and their child. But I feel that ASAP is still a bit unsure about the future of his career. Five of Swords, Eight of Swords. I see that there are some people around ASAP that are deceiving him and that are putting bad stuff in his brain. And this is causing for some trouble in their relationship. He really needs to cut out bad influences and people that are jealous or are vibrating on a lower frequency. These people are trying to cause a rift between Rihanna and ASAP. But he is holding on to her very tight and he is determined to move forward. He just gets distracted sometimes and he gets a bit delusional. So ASAP needs to, still needs more time to grow up. Then we have the Ten of Swords. I see that ASAP might be in a depression. He's overthinking a lot. There's also something about his confidence that he needs to work on. ASAP doesn't have much direction now and he doesn't know what to do, where to start, what direction to go in. I feel like he still needs more time. I think ASAP is insecure that Rihanna might meet someone else with the Three of Swords in reverse. That's why he really wants to fight off all the competition and he feels that money plays a huge role in this. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups, there might be a water sign around Rihanna that is very mature. There might be many people around Rihanna that are trying to get her attention. She has many men that want to date her, and this is causing ASAP to feel very insecure and worried. He is not feeling at ease, and that's why he's not really able to create from a place of authenticity. I think this will be a process for him to overcome this and to mature out of this energy. Ace of Cups. He's also maybe worried about the trial that he's in. Maybe that he has to go to jail or something like that, or maybe he has to pay a lot of money. I'm not sure, I don't really know the situation. But he's in his head about that a lot and he's very worried about that. The last reading I did for Rihanna and ASAP, I got the same vibe from him and I'm getting it again. He's feeling nervous, insecure, and he doesn't have a lot of direction. But how does he feel about Rihanna? I feel like ASAP is a bit exhausted. He's burnt out. And that's why he can't really show up for her in a way that she deserves or needs. And this is making him even more stressed out. So yeah, I feel a bit bad for ASAP. I'm sending him good vibes. I hope he gets out of this energy and that he will find clarity. But I do see that ASAP will start a project in the future, probably in the next 2 years. He will be very passionate about that. Maybe it will be something with clothes, but this will be successful for him. I think it will be very trendy, modern, and there will be a huge demand for it. Um, I think it will also be quite exclusive. It won't be like Jeezy. It won't be available everywhere. It will be quite exclusive, but expensive, but high quality. I see him doing something like that, and yeah, I see him getting into fashion in the future. The Hermit. But first, he has to go through the dark night of the soul, so he has to really, really work through his insecurities and issues and blind spots and past mistakes before the universe will allow him to start something that becomes successful. I see that there's a girl around ASAP that is trying to get his attention. This is a secret. Nobody knows about this. I see them having an emotional connection. And this side chick that he's having is also causing confusion for him. So it's adding to the confusion. And he really has to make a decision what he wants because he can't have both, right? There might be another person that he's giving his attention to. So I do get a bit of a player vibe from ASAP. I see him being surrounded by one water sign and one fire sign. Yeah, he will walk away from them because Rihanna will find out about it and she will be extremely, extremely mad. But she will give him a chance. But I think she will be a bit more controlling. She will go through ASAP's phone and stuff. Maybe this already happened. Oh, Queen of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. Rihanna is not happy about this situation, about these two pages here that ASAP is in contact with. Yeah, she feels betrayed by him. She doesn't really trust him, but she still loves him and she wants to give him a chance. But she's keeping an eye out on him. She's just being smarter. She's trying not to be too emotional about the situation because she can't afford that. She has to show up for her child, and I think Rihanna right now has her priorities in the right places. She knows what's important to her and what's not. I see ASAP distancing himself from these groupies and really choosing her. I see them choosing happiness and planning for the future together.